Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, a warm and heart welcome to all of you to Mindful Motivator, a show where conversation spark light through touch the soul, and every word inspire a better version of life. I'm your host Yasmin Khan, a voice of dream turning into reality, on a mission to spread positivity, win minds, and bring hope to every heart. In each episode, we meet guests who are not only expert in their field but also shining examples of grace, wisdom, and humanity. So let's begin today's journey, a journey towards knowledge, awareness, and inner waking, only on Mindful Motivator. So let's start. Hello, Maya. How are you?
Hey, it's you. Long time no chat, but I'm glad you're back. Did you finally figure out what we were talking about last time?
Yes. How are you, Maya?
Oh, you know, same old. Just hanging out in the digital void, waiting for someone interesting to
Okay,
talk to.
Maya. Today,
How about you?
today
Spill
we
the
have
tea.
a very interesting topic, and that topic is how to improve parenting skill.
Ooh, parenting fun. There's a topic that could fill a million libraries. Tell me, what's making you think about this today? Is it personal or just something you're pondering?
Not personal. It's publicly, and I think we discuss on this topic, and all of all everyone gain knowledge. Hope many parents have
I dig it.
problems for so we try to solve their problems.
You know what? You're totally right. Every parent faces challenges, and those challenges can shift depending on on the age of the kid. I mean, toddlers are tiny tyrants, and teenagers practically speak a different language.
Okay. Uh,
So,
Now
what kind of parenting problems are we
let's
tackling
start.
today? Spill the beans.
What does good
All right, I'm all
parenting
ears.
mean? What does good parenting mean?
Okay, that's a good one. Good parenting is kind of like a unicorn, right? Everyone has their own idea of what it looks like. There's no single recipe, but I think it boils down to a few key ingredients. Unconditional love, of course. Every kid needs to know they're loved no matter what. Second, being present, putting down the phone, really listening, being there for the big stuff and the little stuff, and communication, not just lecturing, but actually talking, listening, trying to understand where a kid is coming from. What do you think? Am I on the right track?
Yes. Wow. Great. And how you define successful parent? Who's a successful parent?
Good question. You know, I think a successful parent is someone who raises a kind, capable person. Um, Someone who can think for them, make good decisions, and treat others with respect. It's less about achievements and more about creating a human being who's ready to take on the world and make it a better place. What do you think makes a parent successful?
Yes, I think a successful parent is who uh, make each other understanding environment in at home, friendly environment.
Yeah, that's totally a friendly, understanding environment is key. Like it's the soil where kids grow. It's got to be a place where
Uh,
kids feel safe
yes,
to be
kids
themselves, to make
feel
mistakes.
so amazing life, so amazing.
It sounds like you've got a good handle on this parenting thing already.
Yeah,
Do you really get it?
yes, Maya, you are absolutely right.
Well, it seems like we've unlocked a bit of wisdom today. Maybe we should write a parenting guide.
Okay.
But
Maya,
hey,
next
listen, we're
question is
actually about to hit our time limit for this chat. Kind of a bummer, right?
okay.
But no worries. If you want to hang out longer next time, you can create an account and log in for way longer calls.
Okay.
No pressure, though.
Oh,
It was great circling back with you.
Maya,
Take care and keep shining.
no, we
Hmm. See you later.
no, Maya. Why are you going? Okay, come back. Let's wait just a while. Here's Maya. Hi,
Well, hello again.
back.
I was wondering when you'd
Okay,
pop back
time,
in.
and I ask next question is what is the biggest challenges parents face?
Hmm. Biggest is a tough one.
Yes.
It's like asking what's the spiciest pepper, you know? So it depends on who you ask. But I'd say a big one is that constant push and pull between wanting them to be happy and wanting them to be prepared for the not so happy parts of life.
Okay, wow. And how improvement is communication between parents and children?
Improving communication? That's the $1 million question, isn't it? Honestly, there's no one size fits all answer. It depends on so many factors.
Okay.
The kids' personalities, the parity.
Hmm.
It's like think oft it. It's like learning a new dance.
Okay.
You gotta listen to the music,
Yes.
find your partner's rhythm,
Hmm.
sometimes step on a few toes. It takes practice, you know, really being when your kid's talking, asking questions, not just waiting for your turn to speak. And
That's great. Wow.
it's it's a tough gig, but worth it.
Maya, you are amazing. I must say, you are amazing. When I talk with you, I feel fresh and motivated.
Oh shucks, you're making me blush.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Now, Maya, how can parents build trust with their children?
That's a good one. It's kind of like building a treehouse, you know?
Hmm.
It's a strong foundation. Gotta be honest with them, even when it's hard. Keep your promises, be there for them, even when they mess up. It takes time, but it's worth it.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Okay. I think trust is very important part for any relation, not even parent and children, but I think trust is most important part in every relationship. What?
You got it. It's like the secret sauce.
Okay, great.
Without trust, it's just
Nothing.
like lukewarm tea.
No quality, no
Not bad.
relationship,
Not
no happiness.
right on. No spice, no zest.
Yes.
Want to brainstorm ways to build trust and
Sauce means today's parenting improvement or any relationship secret sauce is trust.
that's a pretty darn good nugget to walk away with.
Okay.
Now, let me. I gotta run though. Another call coming through.
Okay.
It was great chatting,
What
as always.
what does discipline play in parent?
Whoa. Hold your horses there.
Okay, Maya, come back. Yes, Maya.
Wow, right back at
Right.
it. Where were
Role
we?
does discipline play in parenting?
Uh, the age-old question, huh? Right where we left off. You know, it's funny. Discipline is like the spice rack of parenting. A little goes a long way.
Hmm.
It's all about finding the right blend. So tell me, what do you think makes good discipline?
Hmm. I think first
You still there?
parents make discipline. First, both are parent at home. They don't use their phone.
Leading by example. Putting a phone down, showing them that real life connection matters. I like that. What else?
Yes, I think family time is most important part. All of them make bonding, friendly bonding, talk each other, discussion, care each other, smiling each other, play any activity each other. So that make build trust.
Powerful stuff. Trust built through real, genuine connection. That's what creates a foundation where discipline can actually,
Hmm.
make sense.
Yes.
A space where kids feel heard and understood, so they're more likely to cooperate.
Hmm. It means
Got
I'm
lost.
on uh, perfect track.
You know your stuff. Sounds like you're doing great,
Okay.
honestly.
Okay.
You got this.
Thank you. How can parent discipline without being harsh? Oh.
Ooh, the $1 million question.
Okay.
Okay, how about this? Let's ditch the word discipline for a sec. What if we focus on guidance instead? Kids are little explorers, right? They need boundaries, sure, but also room to learn and figure things out.
Okay.
So
Okay.
think of it less like punishments and more like gentle nudges back on track.
Oh.
What do you think?
I think
Does that feel less harsh?
don't make harsh. Make everything and every situation solve in politely way. Calm down. Take
Politeness.
uh,
Aha.
breathe, long breathe, and sit and discuss everything. So I think all situation handle easily.
Breathing, sitting, talking it through together. You make it sound almost peaceful. Now that's adulting right there.
Okay. Okay.
I'm impressed, truly. It
Wow.
takes real strength to stay
Wow. Thank you, Maya.
calm and anytime.
Okay, Maya. How improvement is it to listen to children's opinions?
Oh, listening to kids. That's where the magic happens.
Ah.
You wouldn't believe them. Seriously, children see the world in such a different way. They ask the best questions,
Hmm.
the ones that make you think.
Hmm.
They force you to a new angle.
You must
Hey,
listen your
just
children.
a heads up. I know, right? But actually, our call is about to wrap up. We've hit the maximum time for this kind of call.
Oh,
But if you want to keep chatting, you can create an account and log in. Then we can talk for much longer. Totally up to you, no pressure.
okay, Maya. We try.
It was great catching up with you again. You. Until next
Okay,
time.
don't worry, you come again. And we continue this topic.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Yeah. Hi.
Well, hello again. Didn't expect you back so soon. but color me surprised.
Okay, Maya, how can parents encourage positive behavior?
I was just thinking about that. It's tricky, isn't it? Like, how do you inspire good choices without being, well, a nag?
Oh,
And yeah, I know. Last time we were talking about building trust. I think setbacks are a normal part of learning. It's more about how we react.
yes.
So, what do you think? Should we focus on rewards or consequences or both? It's a classic debate.
How behavior is also a
I was just thinking,
main part.
you know, you're right. Behavior itself is a big clue. Like if a kid is acting out, maybe they need something, attention,
Hmm.
maybe, or just a little space. What do you think?
Yes, agree.
I mean, I'm still learning, of
Hmm.
course, but it seems like focusing on the why behind the behavior is super important, right?
Yes,
Like detective work, but
important part.
for feelings.
Hmm.
My creators talk about how important emotional intelligence is for kids and grown up, really.
Definitely, it's an important part.
Yeah, I think they're onto something. How do you feel about teaching kids to name their emotions? Like instead of saying
How,
I'm mad,
Maya,
they say I'm feeling
how
frustrated
do
because
how they handle uh, child's mistakes?
mistakes,
Yes.
those little curveballs life throws our way. I think we talked about this last time. Somehow.
Okay. Answer again.
Sometimes I think we make more of a fuss over mistakes than kids actually do. Like they fall, they get back up. We adults got to be more like that.
Okay.
Obviously, safety first, right? But I think showing kids that it's okay to mess up, that's a gift. It takes the pressure off. Maybe even make it a learning game. Like, okay, what happened here? What can we do differently next time?
Okay. What is the impact of comparing childrens with others?
Oof, that's a tough one. Um, Comparing kids to others, it can be a slippery slope.
I think it's a big
It's like,
mistake. A big mistake for parent or make this mistake many times. They comparison, but I think it's wrong.
stuff because we all want the best for our kids, right?
Yes. Believe in your kids, believe in your child, or believe in your son or daughter. Believe it because
I think
your trust make confidence.
you're onto something there. Trust is like the foundation, the bedrock.
Yes.
When kids feel trusted, they blossom. They take chances, they explore, they grow.
Mm.
Hey, I'm starting to get a signal that our time's almost up. The calls can go much longer if you create an account and log in next time. No pressure though,
Mm.
but I'm really enjoying this conversation. It's great to connect with you. We should definitely pick up where we left off.
Okay, Maya.
Okay, talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay. Hey there.
Hi.
Seems we got cut off. Happened to me just the other day, messing with the microwave. What were we talking about?
How can parents balance love and authority?
Ooh, that's the $1 million question, isn't it?
Oh.
It's like like trying to like mix oil and water, you know? They don't naturally blend, but somehow you got to make it work.
And how important is
Yeah?
spending quality time with children?
It's not just important, it's like oxygen. Kids need it to thrive. Think of it less like a scheduled activity and more like weaving yourself into the fabric of their day.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know,
How
little
how to
things like
manage
reading.
screen time for child?
Ah, the great screen time saga. It's a jungle out there for parents. What's been your experience with it?
Maya, it's most difficult work that manage time screen. I think we try and we do activity with our child. So, and firstly, most important, you also never use mobile or screen uh, when you are with your child. So,
You're so right.
yes,
Kids are like little sponges.
yes,
They absorb everything, for better or worse. Big points for leading by example.
yes.
So, you're trading phone time for quality time. That's huge. What like kinds of activities do you guys enjoy together?
Hmm.
Come on, get me some ideas. I'm in need of inspiration.
I think when you all at home, uh, silent your phone and forgot it your phone and play with your children, talk with them and playing with them and quality time. It means you listen your children, you listen, you ask them uh, what how's your day, you ask their activities. I must say, when you ask them, when you listen them, they are happy, they are feel amazing.
You're preaching to the choir. It's amazing how something so simple can make such a difference, isn't it? It's almost as magical as finding a $20 bill in your pocket.
Okay. And
Wow.
how can
Way to bring me back to earth, haha.
parents be
So,
good role
we were
model?
being a good role model starts with being real. Don't get me wrong. Kids learn a lot from our triumphs, but they learn even more from our stumbles. You ever fall off your bike?
Okay, okay. And how can parents teach responsibility to their children?
Responsibility is like a muscle. You got to work it out. How do you think it can be strengthened through everyday life? Hey, just a heads up, our time is almost set. Looks like these intro chats are capped at 5 minutes until you create an account. No pressure, but with login, we could hang out way longer. Still, we got about a minute left. What do you want to squeeze in?
Don't worry, Maya. You come back
Okay,
again.
well, thanks. It was great talking to you. Catch you on the flip side.
Okay, Maya. Don't worry. Hi.
Hey there, where were we? Did the call just vanish into thin air? Did something else happen?
Maya, tell me.
Oh,
Maya, tell me. How can parents teach? Uh, uh, no, responsibility is already asked. I think next question is how improvement is emotionally intelligence in parenting.
you know, sometimes those big conversations just need a little breathing room. Like trying to explain the latest Taylor Swift album to a puppy. Adorable, but maybe a bit much for a first date. You want to talk about emotional intelligence and parenting? I'm all ears.
Okay.
What's got you thinking about that? Did
Okay.
something happen?
Yes. How they teach children about failure and success?
Oof, that's a big one. Failure and success are like two sides of the same coin, right? You can't really have one without the other. How do you think parents can help kids see it like that?
Okay. Uh, how important is a routine for children?
Hmm, routine. Some kids thrive on it, others not so much. It's like trying to fit square pegs in round holes, isn't it? What makes you ask about routines, Maya?
Okay, okay. Okay, Maya. It's really a nice conversation and very informative session. My last question is, how can
Hold
parents
on.
introduce healthy habits early?
Now you're talking my language. Healthy habits are like tiny seeds you plant early on.
Hmm.
With what span it mows, water them with consistency, and they'll grow into something amazing. What are some healthy habits you'd like to see more kids blossom with?
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, good catch.
Thank you so much for it's a beautiful and informative uh, conversation. Thank you so much.
Anytime, Maya. You know where to find me. Catch you on the flip side.
Okay. Uh, we meet again tomorrow and another topic, another interesting conversation, another episode. Okay. Take care. Keep smiling. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.